rain's winning. I'm going to have to put the mower away. The murder case.
No.
And involving a dehydrator.
Where it stuck them in there.
No, so there's a woman in Canada.
A candle for different spells, and you can write on the side of the candle what you want to manifest.
So we're on a Sunday, and a good start to the day. Just had people left their pod at 9 o'clock. Every time I come to do a video, my work phone goes. Back in a moment. Isn't that always the way? Right, so yeah, pod's all done, cleaned out, swept out, dusted and everything, all ready for next people. Nobody in tonight, somebody in here tomorrow, which is quite nice. And this Sunday morning we've got our usual, quite a lot going out today, and people on, and then Monday tomorrow is again, our Monday have become a Sunday for many campsites where it's quite a big turnover. We've had some really heavy rain yesterday afternoon when I finished. There were 2 massive showers that came down, but then it cleared up for a beautiful sunset. And we've got some storms apparently on the way, including thunder and lightning. So, yeah, once I've done the toilets and showers this morning from 11, I'm going to be on a frantic, get as much mowing done as I can before the storm comes in. A little bit like a farmer trying to get his wheat in whilst it's dry before the rain. So yeah, and I'm going to definitely need to crack on and get as much of that done as I possibly can. And fingers crossed the weather's going to go okay today. So this is the view from the front of the pod. Sorry, if you've never seen the pod before, it's that's it there. All looks very, very pretty when all the lights are on. Right, the good advantage of being able to turn the pod over. I can keep an eye on the gate to where people are coming and going. Right, let's put the brush away, polish away, duster away. I've got bedding in the washing machine. Into the office and double check all today's arrivals. Again, everything's all handwritten down just in case you have the computer glitch. And let's get today's started. Right, into the shed. So I've got an extension. Somebody borrowed an extension. So I'm not too sure why. We have one pitch, pitch number 5, which is a bit of a stretch from the electric post. And that's the only pitch we normally need an extension for. But some people only bring 5 or 10 metre hookup cables. I'm probably teaching everybody to suck eggs, but make sure you got a 25 metre one. Right, so it's got a car in front here. A lady camping with us down the bottom. She's having a great time with a lovely dog. And nice day. What I'm going to do now. It's always about mowers, isn't it? So I did do a bit of mowing yesterday. Just going to fill up the petrol and crack on with things. Well, I've had a bag of other bits and bobs left as well, which I need to give a thank you to and try and find a couple of people. It's time for the glamorous work of a traffic warden, a campsite warden. And it's another bin jump time. How to help a campsite out. If you have the big water bottles, these, take the lids off, or you found any water bottles, instead of taking up all that space, half the time, it's, water bottles, unscrew your lids. We've got a big mystery here. We had to relocate a motorhome onto a hard standing pitch on Friday and we were full, so it's super complex how we did it. And somewhere we've got a pitch number astray, but we can't, it's impossible to have because we're 100% full. And I think tomorrow's checkouts, this should all level off, but for the last 2 days, this has been a mega head scratch. And I still can't get quite what's happened, but I think I've got an idea. Right. Guess what next? Just had the shower at about 11:30 that they said was going to come in at 12. So all being well, that's the bit of rain off now. Sun's out, burning off. So I need to get as much grass cutting done this afternoon as I possibly can, because if the weather forecast is right, tomorrow is going to be a wet day, and I do need to get some top of some hedges cut as well if I can. This Husqvarna hates any damp grass, so just clearing the shoots out. So this does come off to help clear the grass, but to be honest, it's a pain in the backside to get back into position. So I've got a stick here, and then I use a drain rod up at the garage with it, and I tried to flatten down some of these grass cuttings yesterday as well. So anyway, that's the gubbins out now, so that should pick up the grass cuttings for us. But when the grass box is semi full like that, where it gets compacted, it acts as a mini mulcher. So yeah, it must be, is it 3 weeks ago without a belt snapping on here as well. So all of the campers that have been on for over a week have all gone at the moment. So it's a couple of days before these get full again. So mow, and then this hedge line just needs to trim back a little bit. I'll probably do on Tuesday. There's some great people with us down here. There's a lady on her own with a little doggy. Hopefully she had a wonderful time. The rain's winning. I'm going to have to put the mower away. I hope this is just a quick shower, but it shouldn't be raining at the moment. And this mower hates damp grass. Oh, gutted. Right, let's put the husky into the never rains in a nursery, never. Well, apart from when I'm cutting the grass, a nightmare, soaking, gutted, absolutely gutted. Oh, dearie dear, I don't know if you can see out there. Right, that's really peed me off, that. I've got about an hour to do on touring, and then I was going to make a start on seasonals, which I don't normally start until a Monday and a Tuesday, and oh dear, that's the way the mop flops. If all else fails, we're waiting for the rain to pass. How many have I got? I finished the pork pies from yesterday. Very nice. Right. And just like that, it stopped raining. Let's try again. State of this. This is the problem. It's all this wet grass you see here now. You see the stones. This mower does not like damp grass at all. So I'll just finish this seasonal area, and then have a think about what I'm going to do with the no, not seasonal area. Finish the touring area and have a think what I'm going to do about the seasonal. Rained off again. Nightmare. The first arrival, and they give the surname as being blah blah. No booking. And so it's not uncommon for people to book at the nurseries up in York, and a completely different campsite. It happened last week. No, I couldn't find it. Anyway, she finds the email, but the booking was done under I won't read it out. Was under her initials, which was not the surname. Anyway, we're all sorted. First one in for this afternoon. The sun has got its hat on again. Did it stop raining, Mark? I've been drenched three times.
Didn't even see the rain.
You didn't even see the rain?
Not this morning, no, I was in here. And
Well, I know why you didn't see the rain. The rain. You lost the lens off your glasses, didn't you?
oh, yeah.
Oh,
Not these
you're a
ones.
bit traumatised this morning. Come in this morning, Mark's got to have lost my lens, my glasses, and then people come in. What this morning started at 5 to 9, didn't it? So people are in for breakfast, and Sam, sorry, I'm calling the dog Sam. Joe, it's after me pork pie. Yeah, you had a busy morning, breakfast-wise, hasn't it?
Very busy.
Yeah, really good. And
Really busy.
2 weeks to go.
2
And
weeks.
yeah, this time in 2 weeks, all being well, you'll be take a big deep breath and go, carnage done.
Already it's flown by.
Yeah, so bookings for September are starting to come in. October's quiet, but October's always quiet anyway. But yeah, we've got quite a few people coming for moving forward. Right, Joe, I'll give you a bit of crust. You've been very good and patient, aren't you? Right, I've found out who bought the box of chocolates and dog treats for me. Yeah, pitch number 11, isn't it? And somebody else. Oh, I need to show Mark. I've got something else I've been given. Hang on a minute. If you sit waiting again, I'm a bit rubbish on names here. So I will try and catch this person. I think is out and stayed with us. But a massive packet of dental sticks for Rasha and some bones for Rasha. And look at this. The mini marrows, courgettes. What are you saying, Mark?
Courgettes.
I've got a bag full. Look, these are almost as big as the ones that I grow. These, that's a good one, isn't it?
They can be little marrows.
They can be little marrows,
No,
courgettes.
cucumber. They do small cucumbers.
So what I'm actually going to do here with these, because Mark and Sam are vegetarians, I think you'll be able to knock something up. Have you used this thing yet?
Not yet.
Right, what's it called again? What's
Dehydrated.
dehydrate? Have you seen the case in Canada? The murder case?
No.
And involving the dehydrator?
Where it stuck them in now.
No, so there's a woman in Canada who's been following this story, the great mushroom poisoning story, where there's a woman had invited her friends round, has picked some wild mushrooms, put them in the dehydrator and dehydrated them, killed her friends, but claims that it was by accident. She thought that they were edible mushrooms. So she's been arrested because it's all suspicious. Then her ex-husband's coming on the scene. She tried to kill me a few years ago by the same tactics, by poisoning me.
It's not looking good for her then.
Yeah, so you see, over in Canada, anybody else been following that story in Canada about the mushroom lady? But you can drop some of them in there, can't you? Well, have you done anything in there yet?
Not yet. All we've had is onions.
Right, we need to get some onions and some of these in. We need to give it a go, but don't poison me. Is that a deal?
Yeah, you choose which one you want. Then.
Come on, Matt. Come on. Oh, Jeff. Go on. I think poor Joe thinks we're playing fetch. Right, so thank you for those. And I think the guy actually said he's actually grown them himself as well. So yeah,
Must have done, yeah.
I had a photograph in my garden from a few years ago on Facebook Memories. All my turnips I was harvesting, and Sam just, she keeps saying I can't grow things. Oh, you want to see the size of my turnips, Mark? You'll be impressed. Right, Sunday afternoon, more than 9 times out of 10 on Sundays, everybody's in really early and checks in and everything. So going to dump all this grass from when it was raining before, and get another hour or two of grass cutting now over on the seasonal area done and out of the way. Joined by PJJP and Sammy. You're going tomorrow, aren't you? Yeah. It's been a fast week, hasn't it?
It's flipping fun.
You're going to miss me.
Time flies.
But you're going to miss me.
Yeah, of course I'm going to miss you, mate. Of course I'm going to miss
I'm not
you.
too sure whether I'm going to have a lover boy over there back as my friend, because he just dumps me every time you come.
Yeah, it's a bit out of order, really, isn't it?
Yeah, not good.
Candle.
What are you doing?
Right, so they've been to the shop, which we'll come to in a minute, because you can show your stash. But you just brought out an oil. What was that oil called?
Patchouli oil.
Patchouli oil. But as soon as he said that, I've got no idea why. A nursery rhyme that my mum used to sing to me when I was inch high to a grasshopper. So I must have been a baby, literally a baby, little. And I've got no idea. Who remembers a nursery rhyme? And I'm sure I'm not imagining this. Called Mama's Little Petunia in an Onion Patch. You've got no idea what I'm on about. And I'm not on any drugs. We've been talking about drugs. I'm not on any drugs.
Loads of a certain age will probably remember that.
Mama's
I'm
little
obviously not a
petunia
certain
in an
age.
onion patch, an onion patch, an onion patch. Mama's little petunia in an onion patch. Oh, won't you come and I said, stay with me and live with me? And he'd go, boo hoo, boo hoo. And he was really sad. We used to cry and rub our hands.
I'm welling up here, mate.
Oh, Mama's little petunia
Mummy's
in
little
an onion patch.
Petunia, was you?
Yeah, my mum used to sing it to me. We used to sing me loads of nursery rhymes. Oh yeah, go on. So you've been to the hang on, you've been to the hippie shop,
I have, yes.
amongst other places, but you've been to
We went to Mablethorpe.
Yes.
It's quite a nice little town, that.
It
Like
is.
into-
Maybo.
I didn't want to leave.
Had a dirty dog.
Oh, have you been to the Beck?
Yes.
Oh, they're cracking them, aren't they?
Yeah, that was
Who
nice.
won eating it? Did you have a race?
No, I didn't have a race.
Oh,
Dan
nice.
beat me, but he didn't eat his pickle, so it's not really beating
No,
me.
yeah.
Sammy had a roast.
I had a roast.
The roast dinner there
Oh, the carvery.
was flipping
Yeah.
amazing.
It's Sunday as well. So,
Yeah.
in all honesty, so this is the Beck. They do a carvery all week
Yeah.
as well. But sometimes the roast can be a bit dry and the vegetables are a bit over steamed
This
and
was
everything. But
absolutely
This was spot on.
Mind you, that was changing the
Yeah,
pots.
that
Yeah.
was, yeah.
It was the queue was going out the door,
yeah.
but it was going down quite quick. But
They'd finished their dinner by the time we...
well, I got two pints, 2 roast dinners, and they were like
Yeah.
it was the medium ones. Couldn't have eaten a large one. Medium ones, and it was piled high, obviously because these two piled it up. And me and Dan had a dirty dog each.
Dirty
I think
dogs are
it
good.
comes to 55 quid.
10 quid each, just over
That's
there.
it, yeah. Drinks.
Yeah.
Couldn't grumble at that at all. No, it's nice.
And do you like the dirty dog?
Love a dirty dog.
I like a dirty dog.
Mine had more cheese on than Dan, who weren't happy.
Yeah, I had a word with that.
Mine was a bit
I've
too.
got to watch me gout with cheese.
Mine was definitely cheesier.
Right, come on, Sammy. So first of all, just before you show this, before you show the stash, so you've gone in the shop, and obviously the lady in there is brilliant, isn't
Yeah,
she?
she's amazing.
I came out of there and I was quite emotional, actually.
She's got really lovely energy.
She's got
She has, a lady.
Beautiful energy, absolutely beautiful energy.
Really
Before
knowledgeable as well.
Yeah, she's very. And I said to her before I come out, "Can I have a hug?" And she gave me this beautiful hug, and just the energy from her was just amazing.
Yeah, she's a cracker. But you thought
So,
half
yeah.
a ton.
But she's a proper practicing witch baby
Yeah.
that works in there and
Yeah,
everything.
but I could understand some of the stuff that she was saying.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
So she was giving me a lot of knowledge, and I'm going to contact her. And
Oh,
but no, I just.
I'm glad they went in this shop and
It's
everything.
flipping
To be
brilliant.
honest, isn't it? So,
That's a little
yeah,
gem.
yeah.
We love shops like that.
Yeah.
We go to places if there's a shop like that there. And when we see your video, Sammy's looking over and showing. She's like, "What's this? Which shop?" And it was like, "Right, we've got to go there."
She was just explaining all different things to me, but I love joss sticks. Absolutely love them.
So you've got a
So
big
you've got
sack of
a
joss
massive
sticks
stash of
Yeah.
joss sticks, haven't
Yeah,
you?
well,
and some white sage.
white sage,
As I
cleansing.
just said, it's like when Sammy gets her joss sticks out, it's like Cheech and Chong Marvank.
So you've got a candle in there as well, haven't you?
Habits.
So you're going to do a spell.
I am going to do a little spill. This,
What was the name of that band that did that? I cast a spell on you. Shock, horror, shock, horror. What was the name of the
I'm
band?
obviously not a certain age.
no.
The female of the species
Oh.
is more deadlier than the male.
Yes, I know that bit of lyric.
But I'm sure there's something about I cast a spell on you. I'm sure there's a line in there. Shock, horror. Anyway, I'm looking up Mama's Little Petunia and Onion Patch and another two
I'm
songs.
Googling
I'm gonna look that one up as well.
I'm sure it's
That's
got.
a nursery, but I know quite a lot of
That
nursery
was a
rhymes,
nursery.
and
We're going to have a look.
that's one I've never.
Mama's Little Petunia and Onion
Yeah,
Patch.
I'll have to.
I'm sure it's real. I'm sure.
You haven't dreamt it.
I've not dreamt it. I'm not from another planet, and it happened to me on another planet. So, come on, what's the spell you're going to do? Okay, you're allowed to tell.
What you basically do is you get a different candle for a different colour candle for different spells, and you can write on the side of the candle what you want to manifest, and then you burn the candle. A bit like a wish with a birthday cake, but you actually write what you want on the side of the candle, then you burn it, and then that puts it out into the atmosphere. And
So there's witchcraft going on in here
Yes.
tonight.
Should be
Not in
burned
the
at the
woods.
stake.
I think we should all got to be honest in the woods at midnight. You can have badgers sniffling around us, the fox over, you got owls
I'm
hooting.
trying not to laugh, actually.
And so this little jar of where's your
Patchouli oil,
so
that is.
explain to people what that is.
So
Let me just have a quick. Sorry, it's not. You probably
patchouli oil. A lot of people know what it is, but years and years and years ago, I used to think that the old bikers used to rub it into leather jackets. But it's good for anxiety and stress and stuff. You should get some of this. It's good for anxiety
I'm
and
never
stress.
stressed, me. I'm not stressed, Ed. Apart from on a Friday.
And
Sometimes on a
it's
Saturday.
good for stress and calming
Sundays,
and
I get very
anxiety
stressed
and
on a
stuff like
Sunday.
that. But they used to rub it into their leather jackets, the rockers. And I thought it was to cover up the smell of what they were smoking, the herbals that were smoking. But apparently,
The herb.
apparently it's an appetite suppressant, patchouli oil. The smell of it suppresses the appetite. So they used to cover their leather jackets in this to stop them eating too many crisps after they was smoking their
Herb.
their rosemary and thyme.
Because sometimes
I didn't know that.
If I had ever smoked a herb, you do get the munchies afterwards.
Yeah, that's what that stops.
But apparently that's what stops it.
Yeah, right.
But anyway, I like it. I always wear it. That's why Dan always winds me out because he says I stink. But
All right. Okay.
I love it. It's really nice, and that's a good one. It's nice and dark. So yeah, they've got all sorts of stuff in there, all different types of oils and spells and voodoo dolls and stuff like that. Yeah.
So you had the voodoo dolls,
I don't know about the voodoo dolls,
but they got the Ouija boards.
but yeah,
and
that was like
tarot
little
cards.
toyed voodoo dolls, like little things that someone's obviously made out of felt.
No idea. She said it's all authentic. There's
Yeah.
all willies that are all to do with fertility
I've
and
seen
all.
those,
She was
yeah,
telling me all about
Yeah.
everything.
It was
It's all
actual
not-
size as well.
it's
That was
not-
about that big, yeah.
Yeah, well, bigger than the
Bigger
cucumber.
than cucumbers.
No, I'm glad you went. But the other thing, in all
Really
honesty,
nice
with the other
little
shops
day,
you've gone, but you've supported a small business as well.
That's right, yeah.
Because out of holiday season, obviously, Mablethorpe goes
We
really
got some
quiet.
donuts and some candy
Yeah.
floss and stuff.
Yeah.
It was good. Good day out. Nice little morning out, wasn't it?
It was.
Brilliant. Yeah, that's
Happy days,
really
mate.
good.
Thanks for pointing it out.
No,
for us.
that's all right. We'll be saying goodbye to you in the morning, and missing you already, aren't
Yeah.
it? So
We'll be back.
We'll be back.
Come back in the winter, I think.
I'll be
Later
gone by
on in the
then.
season. What?
I'll be gone in
You
winter.
can't go nowhere. What do you mean you're going? I thought you was
First-
doing all year.
No,
Who does the hard bit then?
Mark's staying all over winter.
Oh, is he? Where are you going in?
I'm going. I'm nearly swore that I'm going home.
Oh! Oh, I don't know about going in.
Yeah, I'm going home. I'm going first. All being well, first week November. Then I'll be back at the end of February.
Ah.
But by then I could also be living here. I can't explain what's going on.
There's some love. We've just driven.
But
We've just driven the sort of quiet way back
Right.
down the country lanes. There's some fantastic properties
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
We might be neighbours. You never know. We love it here, don't we? It's such a lovely place.
I'm
round
just
here.
falling in love with it all.
Hang on, wait a minute.
It's nice
You
and quiet.
sure? You keep saying
Well, a bit of
we.
a distance, not a bit of a oh yeah, not we obviously.
Oh,
we.
right, okay.
And then we had a wee.
We had a wee
we had a
moment. We had
wee
to
moment the other night,
I
didn't
know
we?
you did.
We had to
Yeah,
explain
we had to explain
ourselves,
that we weren't an item, not more than once as well, wasn't it? Yeah,
it was
which
fun.
isn't a problem if you are an item, but we had some explaining to
Yeah,
do
we did
that,
have some
didn't it?
explaining.
They must have thought we were
Anyway.
we were suited for each
Toy
other.
boy.
As you
I've
toy
never been
boy.
a toy boy.
What would I be? Your sugar daddy?
Could be, yeah.
Right, I think I'll hold that.
What are you doing
there, Sammy? What are you
I'll just make sure that.
Polishing my sticker.
Sorry, I take for granted people know who people are, but this is JP and Sammy. Go give your channel a shout out. Sorry,
JP Lamoureux, and if you put at JP Lamoureux's Travels in, but Neil put a link to it. Channel down the
remember.
bottom, because most people can't spell my second name, so it's Lamoureux.
and if you
Lamour.
can't, and if you can't find it or you can't spell it,
That's the one there.
let's
look.
pause that.
It's
Go on
my
now, go on.
handsome face.
If you're on a mobile device now, give that a pinch of the squeeze. Oh, nothing better than doing that, is it? Right, I think we'll wrap the video for today. Today's vlog off there. It's been a brilliant weekend, not just saying it. Yeah, it's just been a really nice weekend. Really busy, but just no hassle, no stress, no dramas, apart from a missing fob. Well, that should resolve itself tomorrow, so I'm just closing down the door. So I hope you've enjoyed that, and we'll be saying goodbye to JP and Sammy tomorrow. So they've been with us for a week. A few other people leaving tomorrow, quite a lot leaving tomorrow, and then we've got more and more on. yeah, and just so much coming to the end of the season as well. Incredible, isn't it? How time's just going by so fast. As ever, everybody, big thumbs up to everybody out there, and that includes yourself, you, and I'm talking to you as well. Thanks for watching.